All right, what you got?
Titles.
Yeah.
Florida Man.
Florida Man.
Bring it back to Florida Man.
All right.
Florida Man James Arvid, 19, of Pompano Beach, Florida, was arrested and charged with battery on a security guard, which is a third-degree felony according to Orange Circuit Court records. And he has pleaded not guilty.
He jumped a security guard?
Yeah, well, here's the story. So back on October 25th, 2020,
Okay.
a 41-year-old security guard who was on patrol in Dinoland, USA, was attacked by Arvid from behind and placed the guard in a headlock.
What?
Yeah, this 19-year-old got this 41-year-old security guard in a headlock.
Jumping from behind.
From behind. He jumped him. He was in Dinoland, USA. I guess he felt the primator's urge and he just went for it.
Open up Pizza Safari already!
Yeah, so the security guard's mind his own business, like, doo-doo-doo, swinging my whistle, and this kid just...
He just jumped him.
Grabs and puts him in a headlock.
Stuck him in a headlock.
Grabbed the Disney employee, strangled him like, how do you have the nerve to pay for this Dinoland?
Can't do better than this?
Can you smell my armpit?
He put him in a bulldog.
In a headlock, yes.
Okay.
Wow.
So he put the man in a headlock.
Put the man in a headlock. Thankfully, the guard was still able to radio for help. So that's good. So I guess it wasn't that good of a headlock.
No, yeah.
What kind of, yeah, but what
Well, maybe
kind
it
of,
wasn't a chokehold. Maybe
so. Yeah, right.
if you did it like as a chokehold, it would have been a lot harder.
Giving him noogies, that's all.
yeah, he just put one arm around. He didn't grip both hands, is what you're saying, because that gets a good choke in there. You can't, yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, but the security guard had all kind. Don't they have some? I know they don't have weapons necessarily, but
Well, they're not armed. I know the security guards there are not armed. They have,
mace or something.
I think they have non-lethal things like that.
I was gonna say, why didn't the security guard just use his tasers?
I don't know if they have tasers.
I think that was
Oh,
a joke.
that was a
Ears.
dinosaur joke.
Yes.
Oh.
Ears.
Ears.
Tasers.
Oh,
Tasers.
Hurry up and say something else soon. So
Okay.
We can just...
That's okay, because you know what happens that eventually theme park guests noticed what was happening.
so the guests had to save the
Yeah,
dude?
they pulled Arvid off the guard and subdued him until law enforcement arrived.
That's wild.
Yeah, so the people in the park in Dinoland, USA said, this ain't right. You ain't no dino. We're pulling him off.
They
And that's
must have
what
like not had a fast pass to any rides at that time.
Well, they're probably waiting for their dinosaur pass. They were sitting there in the waiting area waiting until they go in.
You want to save that guy? Yeah, we got 20 minutes. We could just get that kid off him from choking him to death. That sounds good.
I hope they at least got a free fast pass for that. Saving a Disney employee.
I hope so. I mean, now if that's why they did it, well, that's genius on them.
Good for you, son.
Yeah.
Go ride Flight of Passage.
There you go.
Good Samaritans. That's awesome. Yeah. So anyway, Deputy Sheriff described Arvid as bloody sweat, and I quote, bloody, sweating profusely, non-responsive to commands, and completely kicking his legs.
Bloody.
Bloody,
this is the
sweating.
kid.
This is the kid, the 19-year-old kid. This is what the Deputy Sheriff described him as when they got him off.
So this kid was like on PCP or something, because that's stuff you see on cops.
Well, it's funny you say that, because Arvid later told a nurse that he took LSD and tried to kill someone, but he could not remember anything else that happened at the park that day.
What?
He remembers taking LSD and trying to kill somebody, but nothing else.
Nothing else.
And he pleaded not guilty.
He pleaded not guilty.
After admitting to trying to kill someone.
Yes.
He not guilty.
Not guilty. That's
Better
what he
call
completed.
Saul.
He ain't dead. I mean, I can't be guilty if he's not dead.
He
That's-
tried. I don't think they're charging him with murder, though.
Yeah.
They're charging him with felonious assault of the third degree. I can't remember what it was.
What is it? Third-degree felony
Third degree felony.
is what, according to what that was.
Wow.
Charged with battery a security guard.
Well, he just had
He
a
should have been
bad
charged
trip.
with attempted murder.
Yeah.
He admitted that he tried to kill someone.
He took LSD. He took LSD and tried to kill someone. Is what
Did
the
he?
article-
Maybe I'm sure that maybe there's more to the story. Maybe he was like, "Yeah, I was tripping."
Yeah, but he doesn't remember it.
I saw the guy walking, but his head turned backwards and faced me and said, "Come choke
It's like,
me."
oh crap, a raptor.
Yeah, maybe he got the ride and the dude confused or something. Like, I mean, I hear that thing does terrible for your visual perception.
Oh, I
but-
love that ride.
but I'm just like, what makes you take something and say that dude right there? I think he needs to be choked that day. Don't go to Disney with that kind of plan, people.
How sad is your life that going to Disney isn't enough of an escape for you, that you need to take LSD
Yes.
to help out?
Well, you
You're 19,
really want
yeah.
that effect.
Right. It's like, yeah, I'm going to Disney. I'm paying all this money to escape my problems, leave the real world, go into this world of fantasy. I need LSD for this.
I mean, I get it. You're bored. You're waiting for your ride. You want your ticket to talk to you, maybe.
I got nothing else to do.
Maybe you want the letters to dance around. That's that added thing to do while you're in the queue.
You ever seen Half Baked?
Yes.
And there's that part where Jon Stewart's in there. He's like, "Hey man, you ever do whatever?" And like, yeah, you're like, you ever do it on weed? like the whole idea that it just enhances the experience. I guess that's what he was thinking. Like, oh man, this will really enhance. I don't get it. I don't.
If I take LSD, this will enhance Chester and Hester's.
Yes,
This will make it look really awesome.
So,
Now-
yeah.
if there's any part of the park that needs enhancement, it is Chester and Hester's Dinorama.
Well, he probably took it and he's like, oh man, this ain't working at all. Holy crap, there's Chester. Let me get him.
Get him.
So he put him in a weak headlock, apparently.
I don't know that much about LSD, but I do know that you could have I know from watching thinking of Dewey Cox. That's what it was.
Oh,
With
okay.
the
Walk hard.
Beatles. Yeah, walk hard. Like, you're having a bad trip, Dewey.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, how could you not think that there's a potential that something might go wrong? It's like those people like having sex isn't enough. They have to choke themselves to the point of
Oh
near
yeah, the
death
whole asphyxiation.
to really enjoy
yeah.
the experience.
I just say give him orange juice. You know? Yeah.
Give him orange juice.
I would say that if you're going to have a bad trip, the Animal Kingdom would probably trigger it. You know, that would, with all of the animals themselves in there, that would be scary, man. Like if they're turning into dragons and chasing you around the park or something. I
That's
don't know.
true. Maybe he thought he was Tarzan or something like that in that kind
Oh,
of
that would have been
environment.
better. Like if he was just down in his underwear, just
That would have been
going
awesome.
through the park.
Ah!
It's so hot in Florida.
Yeah, it ain't got to be all that.
So you're saying if he was an Animal Kingdom, it would have been worse, right?
I feel like it would have because, like,
Interesting.
other than going maybe on Small World or something like that, that could be pretty messed up too. But
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's a good point. I mean, like, what is the worst area to have a bad trip at Disney? I mean,
Space Mountain?
yeah, I mean, I could. You know what? Yeah, I mean, if this guy was
I'm in
on
space.
something, I can't get out of here.
But at least you're strapped down there. Like it would be anything that you could easily get out of.
yeah,
Like Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
If you start freaking out, like the bear's coming to get me, man. The bear's like you, and you can get out of the car. That would be the worst possible spot.
That bear needs saving.
Yeah.
Let me go.
Let me go. I got put in the headlock.
He's
Save
hanging from the tree. I
everybody.
gotta go save him.
You don't understand. You're in danger. Oh man, yeah, something crazy.
Well,
man.
I think Bell's Storytime Adventure would probably do it for me. When things start coming alive and that mirror opens up to a doorway,
Ooh.
I think that would freak me out. You got dresser drawers talking to me.
Yeah, but like maybe like what's the poo ride might do it?
The poo ride? Oh.
You know,
yeah.
because you're like going through like everything in that world is kind of
Yeah, the
crazy.
heffalumps and woozles sing.
And
Yeah.
the car even kind of rocks. and
Rocks you
stuff.
like whoo, and it's twisty and turning you. I mean, I can see that being. I'm not ready for that kind of thing. But
I mean, you think you would just save your LSD until you needed it because you were bored at home. I mean, you're paying hundreds of dollars to go to a theme park to see things that are imaginary come to life.
yes.
Maybe let them do their job.
There's never a good idea to take something that long on that kind of vacation because you don't know when it's kicking in.
They're all five-legged goats.
Oh my god!
This is beautiful.
Where was his friends at too? If he did this alone, that just made it worse. Like you're supposed to have friends to make sure you.
This guy
don't
does
wing
not
out.
sound like he has many friends.
Yeah, I think he was alone because no article mentioned anything about partners he was with.
Gonna be alone for a
This dude was
while.
a
now.
lone wolf.
Yes.
Damn, crazy kids.
Well, needless to say, he's prohibited now from stepping on Walt Disney World property.
He's banned.
He's banned, yeah, and thankfully the guard only had abrasions to his elbow and was treated at the scene.
Oh, good. I'm glad the guard was okay. Like all jokes aside, that's messed up.
Yeah, he had a little scrape on his elbow. So
Yeah.
apparently that headlock was not effective.
Okay.
Not a good headlock.
But still, God, dog, you 41 years old, like this, like you the security guard. I'm glad he's all right, but like, does he go back to his compatriots and they just look at him like, come on, man?